Comparison of Teresita Sy-Coson and Elizabeth Sy, focusing on their estimated net worth, key corporate shareholdings, sources of wealth, and some publicly known lifestyle indicators. Houses, cars. Background and roles in the SM Empire office building. Teresita Sy-Coson, born October 1950, is the eldest child of the late SM founder Henry Sy Sr., a graduate of Assumption College. She began helping run the business at age 22 and rose to become vice chairperson of SM Investments Corporation, SMIC, and chairperson of BDO Unibank, the Philippines' largest bank. She also chairs SM Retail and holds numerous board and leadership positions across SM affiliates. Elizabeth Sy, born 1952, is the second daughter of Henry Sy. She graduated from Maryknoll College, now Miriam College, and leads the hospitality and tourism sector within the SM Group, serving as chairperson and president of SM Hotels and Conventions Corporation, SMHCC. She has also served as an advisor to the SM Investments Board since 2012 and sits on boards like SM Prime Holdings. These roles reflect their distinct domains within the conglomerate. Tessie in banking and retail, Elizabeth in hotels and leisure. Estimated net worth. Teresita Sy-Coson, Forbes real-time net worth as of June 11, 2025. $2.0 billion. Other recent estimates range from $1.9 billion to $2.3 billion. Asia's most influential. US 2.3 B as of 2025. Forbes earlier, US 2.1 B. In Forbes Philippines list, she is often ranked as the richest woman in the country. US 2.1 to 2.4 B. Elizabeth Sy, Forbes real-time 2025 net worth. $1.7 billion. Other sources estimate US 1.9 to 2.1 billion. Forbes 2023. US 1.9 B. Asia's most influential. US 2.1 B. Summary. Teresita's net worth is typically reported in the US 2.0 to 2.3 B range, while Elizabeth's is slightly below that, around US 1.7 to 2.1 B. Shareholdings in listed companies. Together with their siblings, the Sy heirs hold roughly 4044% of SM Investments, the publicly listed holding company of SM's retail, banking, property, and leisure. According to insiders, Teresita Sy-Coson personally holds about 7.03% of SM Investments, valued at approximately US 1.46 B as of September 2024. Elizabeth Sy's individual stake is not publicly disclosed in the same detail, but her wealth estimate reflects a proportional share of the family's public holdings, along with her direct operational leadership in SM Hotels and Conventions. The Business Times. Sources of wealth. Both sisters inherited vast holdings from their father's sprawling empire, but have also contributed significantly on their own. Founder's legacy. Their wealth is rooted in Henry Sy Sr.'s transformation of a shoe store, Shoe Mart, into SM Investments, with massive presence in retail, SM department stores, supermarkets, hypermarkets, real estate, SM malls, banking, BDO, China Bank, and leisure property. Teresita built her wealth through decades of leadership in banking, BDO, retail merchandising, and mall strategy, expanding SM Retail and helping steer BDO's mergers and growth. Elizabeth built her wealth by heading SM's hospitality arm, managing SM Hotels and Conventions, which includes major properties such as Conrad Manila, Tal Vista, Radisson Blu Hotels, SMX Convention Centers, and others. She also helps oversee Pico de Loro and related developments, having built SMHCC since its establishment in the late 2000s and forging partnerships such as Radisson's master development to expand to 20 hotels by 2028. Real estate and lifestyle, houses and cars. These aspects are largely private, but certain details and public anecdotes offer a glimpse. Public reporting on their residences is sparse. It's widely acknowledged that the Sy family lives in elite neighborhoods of Metro Manila, e.g. Forbes Park, Corinthian Gardens, and their homes are likely ultra-luxury mansions costing hundreds of millions of pesos or more. It's not whether someone is old money. We live simply and below our means. Many Chinoy business families live in simple homes with regular cars like Toyotas, Hondas. These suggest that while the sisters have access to high-end assets, they or their associates may maintain a relatively low-profile public lifestyle. In-depth insights and context. A. Corporate power and influence. Teresita holds some of the most influential corporate positions in the Philippines, chairing its largest bank, helping manage retail giants, and influencing BDO's merger with Equitable PCI Bank, which expanded BDO's reach significantly. Elizabeth spearheads SM's growing hospitality segment, managing high-profile hotels and SM convention centers, often working with international brands like Radisson and expanding the footprint significantly. Wealth estimates variability. Net worth figures vary across sources: Esquire, Moneymax, Philstar, Tatler, reflecting the shifting market valuations and the fact that Forbes periodically revises its estimates. In 2025, Forbes lists the siblings individually: Teresita at US 1.9 B, Elizabeth at US 1.7 B, with siblings Henry Jr., Hans, Herbert, and Harley in the US 1.9 to 2.3 B range. Some earlier sources show higher figures for Teresita, $2.1 to $2.4 billion, and Elizabeth, $1.9 to $2.1 billion, due to timing differences. Minimal public lifestyle exposure. Despite wealth, the sisters remain low profile. One anecdote recalls Teresita casually carrying her own luggage at the airport, which many perceived as old money quiet confidence. Reports of multiple bulletproof cars in a Sy garage and extreme privacy practices underscore contrast between extravagant capacity and restrained visibility. Summary and closing thoughts. Both Teresita Sy-Coson and Elizabeth Sy are among the wealthiest women in the Philippines, each with net worths in the US 1.7 to 2.3 billion range, reflecting their substantial holdings and leadership roles in SM Group. Teresita stands out for steering banking and retail, holding a significant personal share of SM investments, 7%, and serving as chair of the country's top bank and major retail chains. Elizabeth leads the hospitality and leisure arm, managing SM's major hotel and convention assets with an expanding footprint in partnership with international brands. Their sources of wealth originate in their father's expansive conglomerate built on retail, real estate, and banking. They inherited substantial stakes, but have also expanded and professionalized operations under their own leadership. Publicly available information about their homes and personal vehicles is minimal. Anecdotal glimpses suggest ultra-luxury residences and high-security transport, although they maintain discreet public personas. While thousands of private assets remain unlisted, the publicly verifiable components paint a clear picture. Two sisters, each commanding multi-billion-dollar wealth, playing distinct yet complementary roles in one of Southeast Asia's largest family-run conglomerates, all while keeping a surprisingly private lifestyle.